Welcome back to another episode of Drink Tales. And today, we kind of had us a bit of a timeout today. Well, not timeout as in on punishment or anything. We went out. So kind of made our way over to a little place called the Porter Pizza Brewery over in Atlanta. And they're basically a brewery that also serves pizza. And those sound like two things that should have been together years ago. I mean, you know, pizza is one of those type of things where you can drink beer with it, but these people put it together, and now that's their main thing. They brew their beer in house. You can't purchase this beer anywhere else. You can only drink it there. And what ended up happening is we found the Groupon and we saw that they did beer flights. So we said, what the hell, let's go. I like pizza. And although beer isn't our strongest pursuit, you know, we will drink it. So we went. And you know.
Exactly. And what would we be if we didn't give you guys the details on some of the drinking culture here in Atlanta?
Right. And that includes beer. But we went and we each got a flight. And although some of the stuff we got was the same, we did get a lot of different stuff. And we rather enjoyed all of the beer that we tasted. With the flight, I forgot the names, but we're gonna put the names in
The names should be on the
yeah, okay. This one's Adult Swim. So I'm gonna taste that and see what we got going. Adult Swim's pretty good. The Rust right here. Oh yeah, that's it's an interesting taste. It might be my least favorite, but it's not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, this is the juicy, and this is the forbidden fruit. Okay, the forbidden fruit is an actual cider, so it's sweet. I like that one, but it's like a cider, so it's not like beer, but right. I like these two. This one's an acquired taste, but it's not bad. Let me see. Do you have Rust?
No, I don't. I got the forbidden fruit, the juicy, the Dazed and Confused, and the Tide.
Okay.
Let me try it.
Yeah, take that one.
I know what you mean. I can't quite put my finger on it, what it's supposed to be, what that taste is supposed to be, but it reminds me of a food. I just don't know what it is.
Yeah. But yeah, it's between these two of which one's my favorite.
Okay, and now it would be
the Adult Swim and the Juicy.
Let me taste this Adult Swim because more than likely I'm not gonna get a chance. Adult Swim is like a beer, but there's a fruity undertaste to it.
Yeah, I got the Juicy and you had the forbidden as well. I guess I'll taste the forbidden. Yeah, that's straight up a cider. But there is like a beer. You do get like that slight beer undertaste to it. So I do like that one. I will say this about the forbidden. And just with ciders as a whole. I kind of wish it had a slight citrus undertaste to it, but you know, it's not necessary. It's just that for me, citrus is one of the flavors that I like in anything.
And I guess with this juicy, so the juicy is like your standard beer. I like that. Okay, the Dazed and Confused is a darker. Is it Dazed and Confused or
Yeah.
Okay. It's one of your darker ones. There's some slight chocolate notes on this one. The Dazed and Confused. You may want to taste that. See what I'm talking about. And I may be wrong when I even say chocolate notes, but
Like a coffee.
yeah.
Coffee-ish.
We got a big party. We got like 10 people.
And then there's a Todd.
That's a stout. That's like a stout.
A stout. Now this one is your coffee notes, but it's not like a strong coffee note, but it's present enough. If I had to rate them, if I had to rate 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And they're not even necessarily bad, so to speak. And they just exist. like I just feel like in my order they're as they are. Forbidden would be first, and that may be unfair because it's like a cider, but this is the one that I put up first. Juicy Lucy is second because it's like what you know beer to be. For me, it's the most familiar tasting beer, as it were. But with the fruity undertaste, let me put it like that. I like the uniqueness of the Todd because of the coffee notes, and the coffee notes are not overwhelming. And while this one is good, I feel like it doesn't push a flavor. It doesn't push a dominant flavor enough for my taste. But that's just me.
Yeah, what they're making out of there isn't like your run-of-the-mill, beers or anything like that. I know the flight that I had and what I tasted, despite the fact that I clearly had my favorites, even the ones that I didn't like as much weren't bad or terrible in any sense. It's just that, wow, I ranked this one beer a A, this other beer got a B. But out of all 4 of them, like, it may have been like the 4th one down on my list. And I know you had more stouts than I did. I had most of mine were IPAs. And we even talked to our server and bartender after the fact, because we wanted to know, what their process is and stuff like that. And he says that their IPAs were more California based or West Coast based. So that was unique for me because a lot of IPAs that I'm used to drinking, being over on this side of the country, are more sour. So drinking the ones that they had on tap today, they weren't sour at all. They had all the IPA taste, but they weren't sour. And I thought that was pretty interesting. Like I said, we're not beer connoisseurs like we are alcohol connoisseurs. So that was a new kind of experience for me.
Exactly.
And the pizza was good too. Yeah, they had some interesting
selections as far as pizza and just food in general.
Right.
Like, I saw what other customers in there were having, and you know, it looked to be of some top quality.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I can say that if I had any of what they were giving to the other customers, I don't think I would have complained.
Right.
But as far as what we did have, which was the pizza, you know me, and this is something that you guys don't know about, I'm still in that pursuit for the perfect deep dish.
Mm-hmm.
Nevertheless, this was pretty good pizza.
Right. It wasn't deep dish, so that search continues. But it was a good part of the journey. I had I forget the name of it was called the I Dream of Jeannie, and it had sausage and basil, and I forgot what the cheese was, and ham, and it was pretty good. I liked it. And you had like carnivore, basically, aka meat lovers.
Yeah. If you've been to a Pizza Hut, you know what meat lovers consist of.
Exactly. And both of them were very good. Afterwards, we ended up going to Total Wine and More, since it was close by, and went looking around. I was still on a beer kick, so to speak. So we went looking particularly for some beers and just seeing what they had. One of the things I like about Total Wine is if you go in their beer section, they have seasonal beers. So I like to go whenever we go. We don't go to Total Wine often because all of them are way out. So we have to kind of be in the area. But every time we go, I go to the beer section and I go to seasonal to see what they have. So this interested me, and in case you guys didn't hear on video, this particular beer goes to the Bottle Share organization. Well, $1 per pint, $1 spent per pint goes to the Bottle Share organization. And basically, their mission is to provide emergency financial assistance to beverage industry professionals experiencing extreme hardships. And, you know, we've talked about that once or twice on the show. How,
AKA, if you didn't, follow pandemic protocols and wear masks, and then continue to not do so and not get an vaccination,
right?
And your favorite restaurants and bars and stuff like that are going under, this helps them. This tries to help them,
right?
Right, when you guys wouldn't.
Sounds like you're putting the onus on everybody, and it's not everybody.
I mean, if everybody you didn't wear a mask or get vaccinated, then that's everybody. But
yeah. But
so enjoy that Lambda variant. y'all don't know what that is? To be continued.
I picked this up because I thought it was interesting, and also Pontoon Brewing has a milkshake beer as well, but they only had one. So
like one can,
like literally one can. So we couldn't possibly, because if it was good, we would want more. And I guess we could just go straight to Pontoon, which we might do. Like we're drink tails, we go places. We might just film an episode where we just stroll up the Pontoon and buy beer. We've been there before, but particularly this because $1 is donated to the Bottle Share organization, bottleshare.org. We wanted to contribute and let it be known that we support them. But also I found their ingredients very interesting. It's a milkshake IPA with pineapple, vanilla, coconut, and Sabro hops. And I kind of wonder if this is gonna have a pina colada type taste.
Name those ingredients again.
Pineapple, vanilla, and coconut.
Yeah, that's, with the exception of the vanilla, that's a pina colada-y type situation going on there.
Right. So I'm thinking this might taste pretty good. But we won't find out today. This will be a review for next time on Drink Tales. all in all, we had us a good experience out today, and there will be more to come. But that'll do it for this episode of Drink Tales. Be sure to like and subscribe. Hit that bell so that you're notified of all content coming to the channel. Also, check us out on Instagram. Check us out on Twitter. Check us out on Facebook. What else we got? If there is a beer, spirit, wine, liqueur, snack, brunch, ingredient type deal, dessert, a recipe for said dessert or food or cocktail, let us know about it. Hit us up in our DMs. Maybe you can, tell us where we can get it, especially if it's not available in our city and it's only available in your city, or it's so obscure that they sell very few of it. Tell us about it. Hit us up in our DMs. Maybe you can arrange to have us either find it or you can send it to us. That would be, neat. That goes for locations as well. If there's any distilleries, speakeasies, bars, restaurants, food trucks, hell, pizzeria/breweries, let us know about it. We want to go to those places. Or here's one. Maybe this isn't happening yet, but it's possible. A seafood place/distillery. There's one somewhere. There's got to be one somewhere. Whatever it may be, let us know about it so that we can try to go there. We want to make a curation of lists of places to go, and we want to go there, and we want to test to see if these places are as good as you guys think they are. For example, you should add the Porter Pizza Brewery to that list of places that you should go. Exactly. Like, it does not disappoint. But I will say this now, because of extenuating circumstances that is out of their control, aka the environment right now, they are short on staff, so be patient with them if you go up in their building and request anything, as it were. In other words, don't be a piece of shit to the staff or whatever. Exactly. I mean, we're the Bottle Share Project. Like, the reason that they're probably understaffed is because people aren't working because of COVID, and apparently there's a Lambda variant of the coronavirus now. So yeah, you go up in places, and not just them, you go up in any kind of restaurant or brewery or whatever, be patient with the people there. Wear your mask for one, and get vaccinated. But that'll do it for this episode of Drink Tales, and until next time, everyone, peace.